music for Dying Light 2 is very special because it plays on many layers. We wanted the music to reflect more of the, let's say, broken world that Dying Light 2 happens in. So we wanted this word broken to be among everything with the music, and at first it was about, okay, to find the right colors. Generally, I try to get the core, the substance of, let's say, a word through an instrument. And this time I had to go back to my friend Nicolas Bras, who's making instruments out of junks, literally junks. And he created this instrument that could be in the world of Dying Light 2, completely like accurate with all the little details and sort of, the roughness of the instrument. Then it sounds very broken as well, which is great because basically, we didn't want the sound to be beautiful but broken.
I mean, one of the things about the sound of the orchestra in this is a lot of the music is very, very fast and very staccato and very precise. And the editing on this was very carefully done. To try not to get it sounding too huge. We wanted to keep it very gritty and close. And on the sections where they played aggressively, we went after, a very intense, almost surgical approach.
It was the first time ever I had to, number one, record separately. The brass were not with the strings, that were not with the woodwinds. Sections were separated.
We need to try and assimilate as best we can our dynamics and our phrasing as if we were all together in the same space at the same time, making sure that phrasing, dynamics from the first day are transferred to the second and then to the third.
So the upbeat to 34 is as printed, piano, then crescendo, downbeat to 35, forte.
If we were in a non-COVID scenario, obviously Olivier would be here. But actually the technology that the Abbey Road guys have set up is super slick. So I have a picture of him, I have a monitor in front of the conductor stand. So I get to see him, I hear him super clearly, crystal clear. And there's no lag, he's hearing a really nice live mix.
And mainly because of COVID. But then it was like an opportunity for me to sort of explore what I could do with that. And I'm someone that I really love going crazy into post-processing what an orchestra is doing to eventually do something that is not something you can perform.
It's been interesting hearing, you can hear the composer give critiques of what they'd like differently through the cans rather than out in front of you in the building. So yeah, sometimes composers will be very involved in the sessions, but they're thousands of miles away. So I mean, that in itself is pretty amazing. You can do that these days.
It's been challenging, interesting in many ways. It's got some really difficult bits.
So something that the London Contemporary Orchestra do a lot and all the players love is exploring kind of how far you can push the sounds on your instrument rather than just always conventional kind of playing that you've been taught when you were younger.